Cannot believe I found the train. Do you have a mic? Or are you muted? Oh, there you go, okay. I don't know where we're going, by the way. I have no idea. We're just going. If only they had this in GTA. Okay, we're going to St. Denis, apparently. We're riding into St. Denis. Are we gonna get alligators or something? Because we're right here. Oh hey, I have a bounty. I stole a train. I stole a train. Apparently that's a crime. Apparently stealing a train is a crime. Grand theft train. So are we gonna stop at St. Denis or are we gonna keep going? Okay. Perfect. There we go, okay. Couldn't figure out how to get off the train for a second. My controller batteries are low. The fuck? Okay. Hang on, let me try to find some batteries. Gosh. Of course, oh hey, there's two. Still in the wrapping. Nice. Lucky day, lucky day. Okay, I'm gonna change my batteries real quick. There we go. Oh, there you are. I was like, where the hell did you go? Do I have a story mission? Maybe. Oh, there's new benefits. Or at least new... I mean... Boots are expensive, so... It's kinda good. Sort of. Okay, so you know the guy I've been talking to recently? You know what he got me into? The band Kiss. I had no idea I would ever be a fan of them. Until now. And... I mean, they're weird. They're strange. Their music is weird. But... I gotta say, I like their vibe on stage. I have to say that. That they... I like their rock star vibes. And plus, each of them are like 70 years old, so... They've been doing this since like 1973. That's a long time for a band to be around. And technically it's only Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons, technically. That's the bassist and guitar, or the bassist and singer. The other two are just fill-ins. Okay, well I don't have a story mission, so... I guess... your posse? We could just do some... hunting and stuff. Hi, Wally. Hi, kitty kitty. I'm not happy with him right now. He took down one of my shelves. Didn't appreciate that at all. Oh boy. Oh, where is he? Oh, awesome. What level is he? Probably a level 100. Wally, get down, get down, get down. Stupid cat. Right, he's trying. He loves to get on top of Rexy's enclosure. And since the door can hold his weight now, he uses it as leverage to get onto my shelves. He took down my shelf because he's too fat. My cat is fat, and he took down my shelf. And now he's staring at me like, Mom, I'm not fat. Oh, hey, Bad Hit Bertha, maybe you should get off the railroad. You should get off the railroad. That'll kill you instantly. I'm hiding. I don't want no conflict. Wally, get down. Do I need to kick you out? I will kick you out. Cat. If anyone redeems points for treats, no, they're not getting it. No. I'm sorry, it's cheap anyway, so you're not wasting that many points. And I'm not going through that whole process of getting rid of that, you know, that 1 point reward. But yeah, Wally does not deserve a treat right now. He does not deserve one. He's being a brat. And Sunny, why are you staring at me? Both my cat and my dog are deciding now's a good time to bug me. For once, Rex isn't doing it. Wait, where's Wood? Wood. Just gonna knock on wood. Cause I don't want him to bug me. But normally Rex, Sunny, and Wally are all doing it. Bring the hermit crabs in here and it's a full party. Well, technically they are in here, but they're asleep. What, Wally? I'm going to the camp. Wally! The fuck? Quit trying to get stuff off my door! You're this close to being kicked out, cat. Not kidding. Do it again. Do it again, I dare you. Do it again, Wally. Yeah, your mama's not happy with you. He just laid down and put his head between his legs. He knows. He knows when I'm upset with him. He kind of gets down low, kind of protects himself. I mean, I would never hurt him, but he knows when I'm mad, so he hides. Wally. Oh my god. Hang on. Okay, you're out. You are out. Come here. Follow the laser. Follow the laser. There you go. There we go. Hey! Rizza! Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I had to kick my cat out of my room. Playing Fortnite. Nice. Never really got into Fortnite. Credit, I've never played it. But yeah, I lured Wally out of my room with a laser. Because whenever he sees me getting up and I'm about to kick him out, he runs under my bed and I can't get him. So I have to lure him out with a laser. It's really mean, but at the same time, he was being a brat, so that's kind of on him. I'm going to the camp. Where I'm safe. Yes. You know, with my luck, they're probably over here near me. Actually, my luck has been pretty good recently, so... I mean, um... I did my good deed for the month this week. Near the Walmart near my house, there's a homeless guy who always sits there. He's got a sign and everything. But what saddens me is he's got a dog. There's always a dog sitting next to him. And I'm like, that's so sad. What is he feeding that dog? So I went to the pet store and bought dog food and a dog bowl for him. That's my good deed for the month. Yes. So my luck has been pretty good recently. Even better, because I'm going on a boat ride tomorrow, apparently. Yeah. And camping next weekend. So yeah, things are looking up. Should probably pay off my bounty. 32 cents? Good lord, what did I do? I stole a train. No, I stole a train, remember? I literally threw the conductor out the window. I literally threw the poor man out the window. And apparently people saw that. And I got arrested. Well, I didn't get arrested. I got away on a train. Jeez. Alright, time to hunt, I guess. I hear a frog. Not really after frogs, though. Okay, maybe I should not get on the train track. Considering the train is literally right there. Oh, jeez. Epic. American alligator. American alligator. Knew it. I knew they were gonna be over 100. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Dude, I am... There are alligators over here everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, I cannot stress that enough. They are seriously everywhere. They're all like... They're all 1-star, but they're all like right next to the camp, so I think I may be able to take them all out. Actually, I just did. There are 3 over here. There's 1 over there. Most of these are 1-star, but there is 1 3-star that I got. I will be getting that. The hell is that? What is that? The fuck? The heck is that? It was an alligator. Oh my god. It was literally poking its head out of the water, and it looked like an alligator snapping turtle from how it was like lowered into the water. And I got closer to it, it started hissing at me. I was like, oh my god, that's an alligator. Get away from it. Scary as hell, jeez. Big alligator too. I killed a lot of alligators over here. Like a lot. There's like 4 dead alligators over here. Oh, and I don't think Hex is going to join us, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, he wouldn't join us if I was streaming anyway, so... I mean, because he's weird about that. Which I don't really understand, because, like, I don't have any problem. I mean, if you decided to stream, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Are you? I mean, I'd be fine with it.
Supplies are good. I'm a happy man. That's top notch. We're well
Okay, just donated stuff. Gotta find where those dead alligators are. There they are. There's like quite a few of them over here. There's like an alligator massacre over there. Where's that waypoint that I just put down? What the fuck? Oh. No, I'm not gonna take the path all the way there. I'm just gonna go straight there, like I just did. Okay, do I need to help? Cause I'm gonna get these alligators. There's literally an alligator massacre over here. I mean, most of the rest of them are poor alligator pelts, but I mean, whatever counts. Rob 'em blind. You know, if Rockstar decided to make a pirate game, I think they could make a really nice pirate game. You know, like a version of Sea of Thieves, but Rockstar. I think that would be better than Sea of Thieves. Exactly, yeah. I mean, like, a medieval one, like a pirates one. That'd be really cool.
stocks are looking good.
I'm not either. I mean, I love it. I love the concept of it,
I'll take
and it's so fun if you're playing with the right people. But I hate how it could go from 0 to 100 so fast. It's way too stressful for me. Like, you got all this treasure on your boat, like the whole bottom deck is completely filled with treasure, and all of a sudden, like, you're alone. All of a sudden, the Kraken comes out of nowhere. You're like, what the hell am I gonna do here? I can't get away. And then all your treasure's gone. You're just like, well, I just spent 4 hours getting all that, now it's all gone. Fan-fucking-tastic. That's the one thing I do not like about Sea of Thieves. And that's kind of preventing me from playing it. Are there 2 supplies? No, I got them. All the alligators are good. Or at least I can try to make my way over there. Well, the waypoint's gone, so... No, I got it. I'm gonna try to at least help. Okay. Well, if I meet you halfway, I could take the other one. Wherever you may be. Oh. How'd you get over there so fast? Apparently, yeah. You just Houdini'd your way over there, jeez. horse is just trotting along. Moonshiner discount. Ooh. Double blood money on contract rewards. Cool. Cool, Rockstar. My only question is, if Rockstar has forgotten about this game, then why are benefits still being updated? Like an AI generated system, something. And AI is doing everything. I was messing around with AI generated art yesterday, and it was hilarious. And pure nightmare fuel at the same time. I mean, did you see all the pictures I posted on my Discord server? No, not the horse, I was using a Photoshop's website called Dolly Mini. You type in a prompt and AI just puts a bunch of images together, makes your own image. And it's horrifying. It's seriously horrifying. Especially when I put Pennywise's name through there. I wrote Pennywise hugging a cow, and that was one of the scariest things I've ever seen. It gives you like 9 different pictures of it, and one of them, I swear to God, it was of Pennywise's head in a cow's ass. I don't know what the fuck I was looking at. I mean, it looks alright, but as soon as you start to look closer at it, that's when you start seeing how no, it's not right at all. No, nightmare fuel. I put Darth Vader's name through there too, and that was interesting.
That's what I like to see.
I was having way too much fun with that stuff. Well, I was on my horse over there. Okay. Okay. Where's my horse?
Selling at this rate, we'll be dripping in gold by this time next year.
I put the prompt Darth Vader fighting Jack Sparrow, and it was literally Darth Vader fighting himself. I was like, where the hell did they get this? Yeah, it almost, I mean, that, with Pennywise, it makes sense, though. I mean, he is a shapeshifter, so he can be a cow if he wants to be. It is I mean, Pennywise does occasionally in the movies make his face melt, so those pictures are kind of accurate to him. Fairly accurate, but they're still horrifying. Ooh, alligator. 2-star. I can work with that. Dang it! Alligator got away because the fog. I couldn't see its freaking head. Could not see its head. It didn't understand the millions part. I'm gonna have to look at that one again. Because they're all horrifying. But kind of funny at the same time. I like the Michael Myers stepped on a bee one. That one's just weird. It didn't quite understand stepping on. But they're oddly funny. Oddly funny. What the hell is that animal? Fuck. I don't know, it's not showing up on my sniper. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's an alligator. Oh. Oh yeah, it's dead now. That was me. I'm skinning an alligator. Oh my god. My horse does not look hey. No. 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 What? I'm just looking for alligators, man. What? I. Oh, okay. Oh no 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 no. Bye. Oh my god, that went right past my ear. Ugh. Horse? Oh my god, do not slow down in the camp. Do not slow down in the camp. What are you doing? No. I'm gonna get eaten by an alligator going off the path like this. Yeah, right, I'm going over here. I'm going over here. I don't believe you at all. Good. I am continuously hunting for alligators, though. Sir, I may have to steal your horse.
Easy.
It said, as soon as I said I had to steal his horse, he stops and stares at me. I was like, okay. It's a Kentucky Straddler. Never mind, I don't want that horse. There are no alligators over here. Bruh. Ooh, that's a pretty horse. Another Kentucky Straddler. What is with you people in Kentucky Straddlers? Get something different. Not hard. I'm kind of expecting Hex to like show up in chat maybe for a couple minutes. Maybe. But I'm not getting hopeful about that. But I am expecting it. I mean, he kind of joins people's chats when he's like half asleep. Doesn't really talk to anybody. Well, yeah, he did a lot of streaming in May. A lot. Yeah. I wish I could have donated, but I don't have any money. But then again, I hardly ever have any money. Well, that's not true. I did have money. But I spent it all. Well, hey, I was looking at my catalog. Ugh. Okay. You're invisible. No, you're not. You're fine. Aw. I just want to look at fish bait. I just want to look at worms. Okay, where's my horse? I need to go by the camp again because I need to get the lockbox and everything. Horse, bad hit Bertha. Get your ass over here right now.
Get clear, me.
Oh yeah, I have a brand new obsession as of recently. I want to learn how to sail a boat. And I want a sailboat. I want a sailboat. Like, really badly. That'd be cool, too. But I want a sailboat, and I want to go to, like, maybe California or Florida and, like, just give like boat tours. You know, those people charge like $200 an hour just for people to be on their boats for 4 hours. I mean, I could make a ton of money doing that. And I could name my boat after like a famous song that I like. Maybe like Rebel Yell, Final Countdown, you know, Paradise City, Thunderstruck, you know, something like that. Hell no. I am not that well with the kids, okay? No. I like classic music. Or Sweet Caroline, I can name it that too, but what I plan on doing is as the boat's getting ready, you know, to start sailing, like I'll start playing the song the boat's named after. So it's kind of like it's building up. I don't know, I've been thinking a lot about this. Probably never going to be able to afford a sailboat. Those things are expensive as hell. But I can have dreams. I can have dreams. Whether or not I make them happen is... I don't know. Did you disconnect? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep, he did. Okay. Alright. Why? Why? Okay. Where are we? Where the hell are we? We are in Bayou. Oh, okay. I thought you disconnected. Now, why did I open the map again? No. Oh, that's how you slide. Oh, okay. Cool. Bayou. Bayou Nawa. There. What the fuck? Okay. You could have used the camp that I was in game, but alright. Guess we'll go to my camp then. My horse is learning to love me. That's good. I guess I'll save this pelt for when you get back on so I can donate it. Man, even with decent stirrups, man, I can't get anywhere. Goodness. There you go. Hello. Let me give you another invite. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go to my lockbox and get those worms. What do you mean, no? I can't. I'm not leveled up enough. Oh, okay. And my horse is about ready to kill me now. What is my horse all excited about? The heck? Calm down there, Bad Hit Bertha. Calm down. Yep. He knows. Bad Hit Bertha is a beautiful horse, though. I will say that. She's a lot smarter than Amber, and I will say that too. Like private servers? Oh yeah, yeah. I kind of want a private server. Yeah. Like a horse race server or something. That'd be cool. You do? Cool. I used to have one on my Nintendo. I mean, this was like one of the OG Nintendos. Still have it. Nintendo. No, I've never had a Switch. I can't ever get one because they're like $300. It's like, what the even hell is that? Who the hell is going to be able to afford that right off the bat? No, no one. No one. Oh, hello, Mr. Alligator. I did not see you there. So are we getting back in your Discord server? Or not server, party? No, I was picking up my... Okay. Is your whole family just an alligators? Okay. Let me... No, not that. Not that. Not that button. No. No, stop. Stop. What did I do? I don't know what I did. There we go. Where is my horse? Horsey. Bad Hit Bertha. You know, Bad Hit Bertha actually does sound like a racing horse name. They have some weird names. I'm a fish. I'll find a good place to fish. I'm going fishing tomorrow too. I do too. I'm fishing. I have a 7-foot medium heavy fishing pole with a spinning reel. Yep, I am after walleye. I will catch a walleye if it's the last thing I do. Those fish are scary. They have teeth. Their eyes are black. They're horrifying fish. I mean, their eyes are completely black. Yeah, I'm always scared to do that. Because, like, the spines and the spiky scales and everything, I don't want to cut my hand open because that hurts like hell. So I've assumed. How did that happen? Weren't you overweight? At some point? Huh. I'm still underweight. Weird. You could try to relocate it. Ah, okay. But yeah, apparently we're also taking the puppy as well. On the boat. That's... He's gonna love it. I know he's gonna love it. But... we're not used to having... Yeah, we will. He's... He's got some very strong little legs. I mean, he's got like 3 different kinds of terrier in him, so he should be fine. That dog has the biggest feet I've ever seen. And he's got the squishiest pads, like the foot pads I've ever seen as well. Like, that dog is meant for running and using his legs, so he should be able to swim. Keyword should. Now, he is he's kind of scared of a lot of things, so whether or not he's gonna be too afraid to get in the water, that's a whole nother question. I like fishing in this game. It's very relaxing. Yeah, I know of that place. That's a good place to fish. But here, get the black bass. Get tons of black bass. Cause if you use all your worms in getting black bass, say if you have like 20 worms and you get 20 black bass, that's so much money. That's like $20. I mean, black bass you get a whole bunch of them, that's a bunch of money. Obviously, one black bass isn't gonna get you anything. I think it's black bass. Yeah, black bass are the ones with the teeth. I mean, it's not really teeth. There's like a little tooth kind of thing right there on the bottom lip that is kind of sharp. It's considered a tooth. I learned that from River Monsters. River Monsters. It's a good show. I like it. I mean, he catches so many fish, and he's been in my state, very close to where I live so many times, and I had no idea. Jeremy Wade. He's caught man-sized catfish in our lakes over here, and it's kind of making me skeptical and not wanting to go in my water. Not willing to go in the water. No. There are literally man-sized catfish under there. I heard they got an update, but my game hasn't asked me to update yet, so I don't think it's final. I have no idea what's the update's gonna hold. Mainly the only updates I follow really is with No Man's Sky. Same, actually. I have a thing on my freighter. Oh. Oh, okay. It really is. It really catches you off guard. But my freighter in No Man's Sky finally has that, I forget what it's called, but if you put it on your freighter, like put it in a room on your freighter, you can summon, as long as your freighter's in the same solar system as you are, you can summon any vehicle you want wherever you are. I'm like, that is awesome. Mine is full up on stuff. Oh no, I have mine filled up with ships. Mine's filled up on ships, yes. I have like... I got one of the newer ones. One of the newer update ones. Yeah, yes, there was. These ships are, once you get at a certain distance but above ground, or in space, either one, these shields, these solar shields will pop up. Like, actual shields will unfold on your ship. And my ship actually does that. There. You can borrow one of mine. Actually, you might be able to buy my ship from me. You may actually be able to buy a ship from me. Because as soon as I land mine, there should be somebody that spawns in near it. If you talk to them, you should be able to buy my ship. Or trade it in for one of yours. I find ships that I think look like Star Wars ships. The S classes are cool, but they don't have any inventory. They have 0 inventory. Careful, there's a snake right next to me. Yeah. Wow. Well, like, S-class ships normally do not have any storage. Normally. The C-class ships are actually the ones with the most storage, I've learned. Oddly enough. I named, the one ship I actually renamed, it was a C-class ship. It kind of looked like Mandalorian's ship in the first season. Kind of did. You know, really bulky, not real fast at all, but lots of storage. I mean, and plus that ship is one of my only ships that can go into red star galaxies and green star galaxies. So, if I need to go into one of those, no, I don't. They're really expensive. Sure, if we ever play it again. And plus, I need help with the Starbirth thing. I've got all of the organs, I think. But now I just need to find that specific planet. Apparently there's one more step I need to do, according to Hex. He told me just to look it up and follow the steps thoroughly. Otherwise I'll be going all throughout the galaxy. I mean, I actually kind of like doing that though, because then I could see other planets and stuff. True. Maybe I should put worms on my hook. That might help. Yeah. Actually, you know, the latest update, apparently a Leviathan is coming to No Man's Sky. And I don't know, but it looks really living ship-like, so I'm guessing it's a living freighter. That's what I'm guessing. It looks... Hang on, let me see if I can find one. Holy shit, what the fuck? Alright. Whoa, look at that fish, jeez. It's a largemouth bass. That's what we need to catch. Largemouth bass. Leviathan, No Man's Sky. I mean, it looks very living ship-like. No, I think it's in... It is an update. What was the latest update, do you know? Leviathan 3.91. But yeah, you could look into it more if you want later. I'm sending you a picture of the Leviathan. I think you'll see what I mean about it being very living ship-like. Yeah, it looks like a living freighter. Maybe. One that you can actually... What if it's a huge... Like a huge ship? What is that? So it is technically a mini freighter. Holy shit. Anomaly. The Death Star knockoff. But imagine something that size coming into orbit on a planet. And you just looking up. I don't think so. I mean, maybe it has. So probably, yeah. Or maybe it's just a I mean, they might just have early access. Who knows? It really is. I mean, it's so crazy how well that game works. I mean, I know, and like, when I tell people there are seriously millions and millions and millions and millions of planets in that game, they look at me like, that's not possible. I'm just like, it is. Because it 100% is possible. There are planets in that game that are being... Oh, hey, you got it. I think. I can't get it, though. So. But yeah, that... Planets are being added, like, almost daily. Which is crazy. And there are planets every day. People are discovering brand new planets every single day. I've discovered like 20. But I only put bases on planets that I actually really... Like, that are actually really pretty. Or maybe there's like a animal there that I want to tame but don't have enough room for yet. That's really the only times I ever make bases. Because you can only have, like, a couple hundred bases. And there are millions of planets. What? What the heck? is. Oh my god. Every time I hear Leviathan, I either think of the creatures from Supernatural or the monstrosities from Subnautica. Hey, I am fishing here. Hey, you're gonna end up blowing my head off. Ow! You made me put my pole away. What? Where's my hat? Where's my hat? Where's my horse? My outfit is not complete without my hat. Don't. Oh my god. Ow. Where the hell am I? Okay, I'm over here now. I'm gonna be eaten by an alligator over here. It's not Christmas. Oh, by the way, the next time you and I, like, do this, I think we should probably try to use Discord instead of an Xbox party. Because I think the reason these videos, these Red Dead videos aren't getting a lot of views on YouTube is just because it's literally a one-sided conversation. Yeah. So people are listening and they're just like, who the hell is this person talking to? There's nobody there. Okay, let's go to the camp because I got a lot to sell or a lot to donate. I'll show you how much I have once I get over there. Wow, shotguns are your greatest enemy. Well, keep that. Oh my god. Keep that well away from me, please. Better save that for like missions and stuff. I've heard those missions for the blood money suck. Yeah. Playing it a lot more. I have no idea where we are. I'll take the left. Oh my god. I heard that. Alligator. That was a territorial bellow. I'm surprised they have that in this game. They do, yeah. So it makes sense if the alligators would bellow as soon as we get near them. It kind of makes me want to go to like Rockstar headquarters and demand them to work on this game. And like not leave until they do. I may be kicked out of Rockstar. I wouldn't tell them. They'd probably figure it out. Why am I frozen? Ultra, can you shoot me? Never mind. I'm good.
Supplies are looking healthy right now.
Don't do it. can't donate fish. Bruh, thought you'd be able to donate fish. Ow. Don't shoot me now. Okay. Okay. I was telling you to do that because my screen was frozen. So I was like, reset me. I don't want to crash. Okay, I guess I'm going to the butcher. Going into Saint Denis. Saint Denis, I think, is my favorite. Oh, why did it spawn me right here? Why did it spawn me right here? That is an alligator. That is an alligator. Oh my god. I turn around and there's an alligator just staring at me. It's a 1-star, so I'm not even gonna bother with it. You know, this area kind of looks like... It kind of reminds me of Indoor for some reason. I think it's the lack of vision. That reminds me of Indoor. You know, the planet from Star Wars, the ones with the Ewoks. I think it's the... Oh. I want to play it. I've been playing it. I mean, I would stream it, but that would mean I'd have to like turn off the music. And that's like one of the best parts about the game. That's seriously one of the best parts about the game. Alligator, alligator, alligator. Alligators, I'm gonna have to ask you to like stop living right now, please. My horse is flipping the hell out. I mean, I would too if I came across a 10-foot alligator. 10-foot alligator that's like well over 100 pounds. I mean, that's just a living, breathing freaking dinosaur right there. Actually, did you know birds are closer related to crocodiles than anything? Hence why they're starting to classify birds as reptiles. Which, honestly, I'm pretty sure reptiles have a 3-chambered heart and birds have 4-chambered heart. Or maybe it's the other way around. But a lot of people are using that to like say, yeah, birds are not reptiles. But they technically are. They technically are because the feathers are literally improvised scales. They're literally used to be scales. I mean, look at the chicken. Its distant relative is none other than the Tyrannosaurus Rex. So if that's not a reptile, that doesn't make any sense. Although I can see why people are saying they're not reptiles. I can't see where they're getting at. Considering the whole chambered heart thing. I know a lot about this shit. And I don't necessarily know why.
Can I help?
I just do. Take my fish. I have 7 largemouth bass, and guess how much I get for it? I get $14 for 7 largemouth bass. Hell yeah. I'll take that. $7 for big game meat.
Let's do it.
Take that. What is that? Tender pork loin? Sure, I'll sell that.
Been a lot of that lately, but they always move. Done.
What? You mean pork tenderloin always moves? You mean pigs, sir? Because if you're seeing a pork tenderloin get up and move, that you're on something, sir. Because those things do not move. Not usually. Not usually. They don't usually move. Considering they're usually already dead. There could be a good reason. That would be why. And we know how expensive tuxedos are in this day and age, because literally they're expensive for us to buy. Well, I can't buy a tuxedo, but you can. Don't you run into me with your gigantic carriage and huge horses. I have the right of way. I have a little horse. I have a right of way. Ah, the factory. First stage of pollution. Right there. One of the first stages of pollution. I'm highly considering getting an electric car. Highly considering. The only problem with getting an electric car here is Missouri is not really electric car friendly. There aren't that many outlets around. There really aren't. I mean, there could be a lot more. I might get a hybrid. I don't know though. Definitely not getting a Prius. That is a big no-no. I refuse to get a Prius. Priuses are very small. Yeah, I got day really fast. Muckweed? Yeah, I'll eat that. I'm over by a bridge. Milkweed did nothing, by the way. There is an alligator right there. That's comforting. Sure, that's fine. No, I didn't mean to do that. There you go. No, nope. Oh my god, just put the damn worm on the hook. What are you doing? Oh my god. Big ones? Hmm. Hello. I cannot seem to put bait on my hook. Help me. What the fuck is happening? Don't shoot me, please. I know, that's... Yeah, I know. I cannot... I cannot put stuff... What am I doing wrong? I love the fold-away poles. Those are really cool. You know, poles sometimes actually... There are travel poles that actually do that. You can, if you go camping or like on long hikes, you can get poles like this and they easily fit in your backpack. What the fuck is happening? Can I put on another bait? What? Why did bread work? What? Okay. Bread works. For some reason. Worms were not. Worms were not working. Weird. That is true. I got one. I wish I had this much luck fishing. There's this lake near me called Table Rock Lake, and it is like one of the most popular lakes here. Like, completely. What the fuck is that? Bullhead catfish! Huh. That's a cute little guy. Anyway. There's a lake here that... Table Rock Lake. It's a man-made lake. It is like the most popular fishing spot. And like, family outing place. In terms of going out boating. But since so many people fish there, it is so difficult to even think about getting a fish. Like, you'll sit there for hours and hours and hours in the heat and not catch a thing. Stockton Lake, on the other hand. Stockton is a whole nother story. Oh, I got a pike. Pike. My first trip to Stockton Lake, I caught 3 bass in less than an hour. I've only caught 1 bluegill at Table Rock, and that was years ago. Jesus, fish. Quit fighting me, come here. Quit fighting. And actually, in real life, fishing this kind of fish would be a lot harder. Because with that bony jaw that they have, with all the teeth, it's very easy for them to spit out the hook. Very easy. No. I don't know how many stars it's got. 3? Hell yeah. Nope. Don't shoot it. Nope. This may be a demon, but don't shoot it. Holy crap, that's an alligator gar. Hell, it's a long-nosed gar, that's what it is. Yeah, I'll keep it. I love how that fish just immediately dies. As soon as I wrap it up, it just dies. Just gonna prance over here. Did you catch one? Hold my fish, horse. Whatever helps. I forget I have predator bait and herbivore bait. Get a bunch of those and you get a lot of money. You threw it back? Oh, yeah, I guess. Scanning for big fish. Big fish. Big fish, big fish, big fish. I wouldn't be able to carry it, but big fish. Actually, I think I might have myself a Pepsi. Luckily, I have some in my fridge. The mini fridge that's in my room. Hi.
How are you?
My friend says hi.
Okay, so these are really cool. They're quick dry.
Nice.
Shorts, they'll dry really fast.
And yes, I know what that is. You don't need to tell me.
Look at you. And then here's this. You just put the t-shirt over.
Yeah.
Should work.
Yeah.
Just pick a really cute t-shirt. I think.
My mom just got me some swimming stuff for tomorrow. And I'm gonna enjoy a wild cherry Pepsi. Oh. I didn't move. fine. I guess I will just go sell that gar that I just got. Ew. No, I'm not real crazy. Animals should have rights. I get that, but you know, I'm not real enthusiastic about it. But this just bugs me. Ground meat, beef. I don't know. Glad things don't happen like this anymore. They exist here in Missouri. Hang on, I'm gonna send you something. No, don't shoot it. What are you doing? This is the fish I want to catch. Sending you a picture. Jesus Christ. Apparently... Now, I don't even... Once I have one of these on my hook, I would not know what to do with it. So I hope and pray that once I get it on my hook, it will not thrash. My God. If this thing gets a hold of my finger, it's gonna hurt a lot. Sent you a picture of the fish I strive to catch. Is the freaking walleye. Walleye. It gets its name from its black eyes. Yep. If that thing gets a hold of my finger, it's gonna hurt a lot. Really? Nah, I'll be wearing gloves. I'll be fine. I have a Leatherman, so I can easily grip that hook and rip it out. That's horrifying, especially with that thing. That demon. Actually, there's a redfin catfish. It's one of the biggest. I mean, it's a catfish. It won't hurt you. But its jaw slits. I mean, it's, you know, connected to the gills and everything. When you get it above land, it starts gasping for air and clenching its jaw. You can hear the jaw clenching. You can hear the two bones hitting each other every time it does it. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. That is a strong jaw. I'm like, holy crap. I mean, if you look at an alligator, too. I mean, the same sound we get when we clap. They make that with their jaws. I mean, the force required to make that sound is more than you think. And they can do it with their jaws.
Okay.
That is horrifying. And I've also heard the alligator has a bite force of the T-Rex, which is also even scarier. But that didn't stop me from holding one. I held a baby alligator at Reptile Expo a couple months ago. Okay. Alright. No human contact ever, alright. Okay, it is above these pictures. Somewhere. Oh, no. It didn't save the pictures. Oh my god, Discord. Discord, you're killing me. I just want to show my friend pictures of me holding a baby alligator. That's it. And a corn snake. A very pretty corn snake. You good? Did you crash? I think he crashed. I think he crashed. Again. Okay, you didn't crash, thank God. Probably because of the low batteries. There's me holding an alligator and me holding a corn snake. Corn snake was very pretty, very friendly. Yeah. It's a scary fish. I had to pay like $5 to take a picture with that alligator. I've never seen somebody get kicked from behind by a horse in this game before. Its eyes are like rolling in the back of its head. It's not happy right now. It's so scared. It's so freaked out. What did you... Here, I'll stop trying to calm it. It doesn't like you. Oh.
Hello there, sweetheart.
Can I shoot this person? He said sweetheart. I want to shoot him right now. Oh, okay. Oh god, he wants to do it. He wants to. Or she wants to kick the hell out of you. She like hesitates. My horse is possessed. Smacking you in the face with her tail and everything. It's scared. You know, horses cannot see behind them at all. They can see to the sides of them, and they can barely see their feet, their front feet, barely. That's it. That's all they can see. They can't see in front of them, they can't see behind them. So, actually, whenever I actually used to ride horses, it's very fun. But my instructor was telling me how unnatural it is for a horse to back up because they can't see. A horse in the wild will never back up, ever. So whenever you teach a horse to back up, the horse is really trusting you to keep it from not running into a cactus or something. Yeah. Here, let me get off. Let me get off. That was such an attention to detail, because I could see the fear on my horse's face. It knew you were behind it, but it couldn't see you. Yeah, you're freaking it out. I could see it. Yep, she's uncomfortable. This poor horse. Maybe it's because she's like a heavier set horse and she doesn't get scared that easy. I mean, I don't know. I mean, yep. Actually, it really is. Rockstar, well done. Well done, Rockstar. Uh-oh. I kind of want to see it kick you. I want to get it on clip. Oh. She wants to. She's like hesitating as soon as she gets her legs up in the air. In real life, though, you do not want to be on the business end on those back legs. You don't. Cause I mean, they hurt. You'll break your jaw. Actually, did you know police horses are actually trained not to react to like gunfire and loud noises and stuff? I mean, they say if a gunfire goes off near the horse, they're trained not to move. They're trained not to run, which is crazy. That's a very trusting, very loyal horse. Oh. Well, you scared her. But man, that took her a while to run away. She's looking back at you. Like, who the hell do you think you are, sir? That's really accurate to how a horse is when they're afraid. Very accurate. How did they do this? Even your horse is scared. Yeah. It's antsy. Your horse is antsy. Or at least it was whenever it came up to Bad Hit Bertha. We're sorry, Bad Hit Bertha. Ow, hey. That was cool. Okay, so I actually looked up the difference. Stop it. I actually looked up the difference between a thoroughbred and a standardbred. Stop it. And okay, so standardbreds, which is what I have, they are heavier set. They're bigger. They're more muscular. And they're generally a tad shorter than thoroughbreds. Thoroughbreds are a lot more lean. Yeah. 'Cause I have a bounty. Yeah, 'cause I'm a murderer. Law searching. Ain't gonna find me. I'm 10 feet away from the town. Let's hope we do not run into them. And if we do, let's hope they're friendly. But then again... Oh... What happened here? Oh, there's a dead horse on the ground. It's a pretty horse, too. It's pretty. It's a white giraffe horse. Yeah, it's a giraffe horse. It's a workhorse. It doesn't look like a Clydesdale. Not very far. The law apparently did not give a shit about me. Because I got like maybe a couple yards away from town and they just completely gave up. Oh, you are running. Look at the pretty horse. It's fitting because it's raining. Poor horse. Oh, I was gonna put a Molotov on it, but all right. I was gonna put a Molotov, give it a Viking funeral, but all right. Oh, hey, I'm on a farm. Well, that's a sentence I never thought I'd hear anybody say. They should have a Ghost Rider event. That would be so sick. Because, like, in the Ghost Rider movie... Where are you? Oh, okay, I was following my... Oh, yeah, because it's sad. It's a sad day. Rockstar's like, it rained now. Horse die. What if that was the case, though? What if it only rained in this game when horses died? The white one? Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Because in the second Ghost Rider movie, I mean, he rides with the Ghost Rider before him, which is a cowboy. And the horse, like, catches on fire and everything. It's awesome. No, I am trying. I am trying to calm my poor horse. She's on the verge of having a heart attack. That's not helping. Poor horse. I so badly want her to kick you. Actually, you want to see the comparison? I could get my draft horse out. And you could try to scare her. Okay, how do I do this? Go to stable. No, no, no. Own horses. Bring... Peach doesn't have a saddle on. Okay, I'm gonna have to go situate that. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. At least take me to the stable. At least take me to the stable. I'm going for a ride. Peach apparently does not have a saddle on. Even though you don't... Hell yeah. I don't see why horses have to have saddles in this game. I mean, I've ridden bareback so many times in real life. Bareback is so much fun. Although I will say this, the horse I leased, his name was Pete. He was, you know, he was like your average dark brown horse, black mane, you know, nothing too special. But I loved him because his personality matched mine. Because I was like, I don't run unless I absolutely have to. I don't like being told what to do. And I don't like people pretty much being around me. And Pete was identical to that. All of those. But his back, whenever I rode bareback, it was the most painful thing ever. Because his spine was so bony. I mean, he wasn't that skinny of a horse. Hang on, let me see if I can break out. It is very hard. Very, very hard. Thanks. Why is it so hard to break out of your... Oh yeah, you have the special... You have the reinforced lassos, don't you? That's why it's hard to break out. It's not impossible. But it is very hard. That I know. Manage own horses. Peach. She doesn't have a saddle on. Equipped. There you go. Peach. Make active. Wow, I still have $86 left. I haven't been spending that much money at all. Alright, here's Peach. Peaches. She's very pretty. I love her. Actually, hang on, what kind of horse is Peach? Like, what? Is she a Clydesdale? Is she... Let's see. Let's see what she is. Peach. She's a Belgian draft horse. So she's not a Belgian. No. Ah, okay. Alright, let's see how skittish this horse is. This is a workhorse. She's apparently, she doesn't run away, doesn't buck. Not easily. I think it's just making her uneasy that you're behind her. Well, one of the main things about these horses is that they don't buck you off. Though, they don't buck you off as easy as, say, Bad Hit Bertha would. So, if we were to do the Wolfman quest again, this would be the kind have to ride. Because they don't get... She's trying to get away from you. She's like, sir, I did nothing to you. I'm just here. Peaches! Where the hell are you going? Peaches, 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 Peaches. Rockstar, you're full of crap. Rockstar, you're full of crap about this. My horse is deliberately running away from me. I didn't do anything. Peaches, I did nothing. Hey, level 4. Hey. Yay, Peaches.
Hello?
I think I might keep Peaches out for a little bit. I think I might keep this horse out for a little bit. Get better stirrups. Is what I was trying to say. A before my head got detached from my body. I have a hunter hatchet, a cleaver, and a knife. Let me see if I can equip the, those improved stirrups onto Peaches. Because, I mean, she's a giraffe horse. She does not have that much speed. But she is strong, though. She is really strong. Real strong. Very pretty. My god, I cannot get over how much detail they put into these horses. I mean, I think they put more detail into the horses than anything else in this game. While I'm in here, I should probably see how much another stable is. I'm gonna have like 40 horses, if this game lets me. Yeah. You did not disconnect. 750 is for the next stall. Holy crap. I'm still gonna be looking at horses though. Because horses are like my favorite thing in this game. I think I want a war horse. See if any of them are available. Yeah, some of them are. Ooh, that one's pretty. That one's pretty. I want that one. I don't want that one. That one's ugly. This one's like... It looks like a panda. And a cow mixed together. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ride around on Peaches for a little bit, because I never use her, ever. She's not as fast, obviously. Where are we going? True, yeah. I'll just go towards the camp, I guess. Maybe I should not be on the train track. I was. And considering that's St. Denis is where we left the train, probably moved since then, but I still don't trust it. If the train can kill you as fast as the train can in GTA, then no, not worth it. Wow, she has a lot more stamina than I remember. Holy crap. With inflation, that's probably right around. Everybody's gonna be forced to switch to electric cars if that's the case. Maybe that's their plan. You know, to get everybody to stop buying gas and just get, you know, electric cars. That way pollution stops happening. I bet you could use water for gas. If... My god. And he just disappeared. Okay, I was about to say, if that's the case, government does not want us to know that water can be used as fuel. Oh. You know, it's probably... They do make thick water, and I bet you that could be used as fuel. I bet. Yeah. Well, with gasoline, it's gotta be a little thicker. A little bit. Make it not necessarily oobleck, but yeah. I have not played with oobleck in a while. It's been... The oobleck? What mechanic? Did you break? Okay, I seem to have fixed the problem. You're good. Couple bullets to the brain should have fixed it. Yeah. See, I got an axe. You're on fire now. It's casually on fire. Why am I able to throw this hatchet? Why is it not in my throwables? That doesn't make any sense. It's clearly a melee weapon, but yet I was only able to throw it. Rockstar, you make no sense. Crips is just walking past your body like, yeah, that's normal. Did you crash? Oh, there we go, okay. Oh yeah, how do you get cards? Hang on. I forget how to do that. Yeah, I know that, but how do you do that? Oh. How many cards can I have equipped? I have sharpshooter. While using a scope, you deal a little more damage and take a little less damage. And for health, come back stronger, your health regenerates faster, and your health begins regenerating a little sooner after you take damage. That's good. This is all about... A lot of this is for, like, regenerating Deadeye. I don't really need Deadeye, though. Okay, so I have Paint It Black, Deadeye, or like Sharpshooter, and second, what is this one? Okay, I don't have enough for another card. Okay. So all I have is Paint It Black and Sharpshooter. One. It just means if I use a scope, I take less damage and do a little bit more damage. Which is good, because I use my scope a lot.
You know, I was just thinking, it's been years now since I slept with four walls around me. And even longer with four walls and a roof. But I've never been happier.
I admire Cripps. I admire his will to live out here. I don't really use my Deadeye all that much, though. Well, you know, because I'm a lower level, I don't really need it. You know, I think we should move camp. Blackwater, probably. There's not that much happening here anymore. Oh, I had that coming. I definitely had that coming. Oh, shit. Great Plains. That's where all the... Well, that's a pleasant sign. Well then let's go up to... Yeah. I guess, yeah. West Elizabeth, because that's near Strawberry, and near the, lake you like. Let's go to the Big Valley. That's where we need to go, Big Valley. Yeah. And let's go find a fast travel point. Good thing we have fast travel. Wherever it may be. Wherever it may be on the map. For some reason I can't seem to find it. It's along the train track somewhere, I know that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's a lot difficult. It's very difficult for me to see stuff like that. I just glance over it. Horse, get over here. Oh, I forgot I had peaches. This horse came running up to me. I was like, who the hell are you? And now it's Peaches. You know, Blackwater's probably where all the high levels are. Blackwater's kind of popular. Maybe that's part of the update. I don't know, make things difficult for everybody else. Oh, dear lord. Yeah. Wait, is that just to get to the camp, or... Oh my god, that's probably because it's how far away it is. But hey, there is a Gus up there too, so. It's one of my favorite places to go. It's one of my favorite places to make camp at. He doesn't have that great stuff. Like his outfits and stuff. Yeah, they're not great. Like this is a cowboy game. Those kind of make you look less like a cowboy. Peaches! I forgot how pretty this horse was. I'm gonna go hunting. With my big ass horse. Oh yeah, there's a cougar near Gus. I should have told you that before. Oh, and there's wolves over there too, so be careful. Gus is very heavily guarded, apparently. My god, I think I heard that. Cougars suck in this game. That's good. Evil cat. Those things scare me in real life because they are here in Missouri. They are 100% here. And since I'm about to start hiking a little more often. Oh my god. I mean, that's horrifying. Oh my god, what? Bear. 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 I heard it. Heard it somewhere. I heard a grizzly bear. I'm afraid to move. Dang it. Ah. Maybe. What the fuck did I just do? What? I've never seen that happen before. I shot a Rocky Mountain goat. Or elk, or whatever the hell it is. And it didn't die, so it was like suffering, and so I went to take out my shotgun to shoot it. I ended up elbowing it really hard in the face. Never seen that happen before. Ooh. Ooh. Lol. You're good. You're good. Take your time with your words there. Oh, I hate doing presentations. I hate that. Like, every time I have to do that, I seriously get into like full-on panic mode. Like, it is not fun. For me, every time I present something, it's added to my cringe moment memory list. You know, those cringy memories that only seem to come up when you're trying to sleep or something. Those are the ones that come up. I was like, it wasn't that bad of a presentation, but I was like, it wasn't great. Like, I was nervous, shaky, stuttery. So yeah, no, it was not that great. And I do stutter. I actually do. It's very rare, but I do. It's not fun. Not something I enjoy doing. I'd much rather never have to do a presentation a day in my life. But I know that's not gonna happen. I will someday have to do a presentation for like my boss or something. What the fuck is that thing? What? What? Okay. I have no idea what you're saying, but alright. Wait, do I not have any ammo for this? Yeah, I do. What the fuck? Okay, it was not letting me use my scope for some reason. Yeah, it will not let me... I mean, I get what I'm looking at as horses, I know that. But it seriously will not let me zoom in on the horses. It's not like I'm gonna shoot them, I just want a better look. Jeez. Muskellunge. Hell yeah. Its full name is Deformed Pike. It can be found around near Canada. It is the fish of 10,000 casts. Fishermen go their entire lives trying to catch this thing, but never do. It is very elusive. Probably not great. I mean, a lot of locals believe if you do catch one, let it free. Like, let it... Yeah, exactly. I mean, that'll give other people a better chance of catching it. What? Yeah. It's not mutated, it's just bigger. It's not really deformed, that's just what they call it. I mean, it is of the pike family, but it's bigger, it's got more teeth, it's stronger, it's faster. I mean, this thing looks like a pike, but it also looks a bit off. Hence the name mutated pike. Because it looks like it's been mutated, but not really. It's just a fish that got the... Yep, that's a pike. Actually, River Monsters, the whole reason I learned about the Muskellunge was from River Monsters. Jeremy Wade, oh my god, I felt so bad for him. It took him, I'm pretty sure it took him months. He was trying everything. He was trying different kinds of lures, different poles. He was, pleading to the river, pretty much, trying to get this fish. And it got to the point where he wasn't catching anything anymore. So he just went out there with a lightweight rod, lightweight line, a little tiny spoon on the end of his line, and he's like, I just want to catch a fish. I just want to catch a small fish. Nope. He caught the muskellunge. On the small fishing rod and lightweight line, he caught the muskellunge. When he had almost completely given up, that's when he caught it. It's like, oh my god. That's amazing. Are you good? What are you... Okay, are we gonna see how it tastes, I guess? I'm out looking for stuff. So I got like $18. I bought stirrups, and that apparently made me broke. I'm walking around. That's me literally every day. It's like I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat. You live with 10 people? Holy crap, man, I live with 3 other people and I never make anything. Dang, you must be pretty good then. Mistakes could happen to anybody. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but it sounds nice. I'm gonna get off my horse. It's easier to hunt without a horse. Yeah, exactly. You stay there, Peaches. No, 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 no. It's pretty. It's very pretty. But it looks... If you look carefully, sometimes you can actually see your character's breath. So it's chilly here. It's actually kind of cold here. I've actually seen the, Colorado mountains. She's not too far from here, I don't think. At least I don't think she is, unless she moved. I mean, she doesn't... I don't think she really comes up on my map. Oh yeah, she's all the way over at Wallace Station. Well, I should probably stay away from her at all costs. Oh hey, Temple Rattlesnake. That's nice. I do not know. I don't watch a lot of shows. I mainly just watch YouTubers. I love Jacksepticeye and Markiplier. Love them. I've been watching them since I was maybe 12, maybe 10 years old. My parents used to get on to me for watching them because of how often they swore. I was like, no, it's fine. I won't swear. Here I am now. Swear like a sailor. Any chance I get. I was like, yep, yeah, probably should have listened to him. But hey, this is who I am now. Because honestly, if anybody has a problem with me swearing, they can kiss my ass. Yeah, I got a deer. Aw. It was a 3-star, now it's a 1-star. What did I do? I shot it in the head. 1 bullet. Did I? No, I shot it. No, I was aiming right for the nose. And I was like a couple feet away. It was staring right at me. Ooh. Hey, what happened? There was a pelt on this horse. Where did it go? The heck? Little. That would be me on a pirate boat, honestly. It'd be like the pirate version of the Knights of St. Neat. You know, from Holy Grail. Monty Python. Oh, cool. I see something over here. I don't know what it is. But I see something. I see something big. Hopefully it is big. Can't seem to get a good look at it. Because there's a mountain and there's like a little hillside in the way. Let me get on top of this rock. I know, right? I mean, that's a good way to get gold. Whew. Got it. She'll give you twice the piss. Dang it. Another 1-star pelt. The hell is wrong with my shot? The hell is wrong with my shot recently? Jeez. It's like I can't shoot damn anything. It's not like I'm rusty. I'm actually pretty damn good at shooting things in video games. If they're standing still. Hence why I suck at shooters. 'Cause people move. And I'm just standing there trying to aim and they're just like, well, you're dead now because you're just standing there. Me, it's rare. Like, auto aim has to be a thing. And that's kind of... I need to play something different on stream, because I've been playing a lot of Minecraft and Red Dead. Yeah, I've streamed No Man's Sky before. I mean, it's fun. And a lot with my new... Yeah, all my streams on Twitch get posted on YouTube. Unless it's like a crashed stream that's only like maybe 5 minutes long. Then I don't really post it. Well, actually, I did post the crashed 9-minute stream from the other day. The Minecraft one. Because it was... Yeah, that showed me finding the jungle. So I had to show that. Because otherwise people are just going to be like, oh, you were in creative. You found jungle in creative. No, I did not. I am avoiding that world too. Gotcha. Horses are gorgeous in this game. It makes me kind of... They almost look real. They look more real than our characters do. It's like with those pictures I've been posting of me on horses. You know, those ones. The character looks so animated, but the horse looks real. That's true, yeah. I hear gunfire. I don't know what is happening over there, and I don't want to know. Here, lots of gunfire. Lots of it. I try to avoid them as much as possible. No, I think they're doing some sort of... I think they're fighting bandits or something. Because normally... in Red Dead 2? No. The game is way too expensive. It's still like a... It's still like, I think, $100. I mean, it makes sense, because these games are highly rated. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bandit raid, I think. You sure? Alright. No, I shot the horse. Thanks. Do they get the idea that we're helping them? Nah, let's not do that. I mean, that'd just be mean. Mine doesn't do a lot of damage, but mine I think fires faster than yours. Fires just a tad faster than yours. Get me up. Please. Beat me up, Scotty. I had to repeat you so the stream knew what was going on. Because they wouldn't be able to hear you. And I'm down again. What the fuck? I need to take cover. I'm good at killing things, but they're also good at killing things. I didn't shoot. You'd know if I shoot.
I'll get you for that.
Mission passed. Travelers were defended. Wait, so it counted for... Wait. Did we get a reward too? Oh. Interesting. Sweet.
Hey, what the hell?
I kicked her. I ran into her. She sounded so offended. I was like, I'm sorry. Oh no, horse. Oh. Oh. Poor horsey. It's so pretty. You're so pretty, horse. Where'd the other people go that were helping us?
Holy shit!
Oh, there were. Oh. Oh.
Good God!
Well. What? That's a weird way to greet people. That's a weird greeting. Okay. I'm gonna go to Gus now. Okay. You can't. There's a goat on it. I think I've completed like 3 daily challenges already today. I think one of the daily challenges is catch 10 fish. Because I completed that one. I remember you teaching me how to fish in this game. Wolf, 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 wolves, wolves, wolves. There's wolves behind me. I hate the wolves in this game. I hate them with a passion. What? Yes. It's a burning passion. Get over the rock. Good job. Oh god, I think that's... I don't think that's a wolf. I don't think that's a wolf. That's a cougar. Nope, I'm going to Gus. Yeah, probably. Oh my god. Peaches? Peaches, you were... This horse is starting to piss me off. She keeps running into small rocks and not being able to get over them. Okay.
said he was trying to impress some lady. Well, the wolf had other ideas.
Jesus Christ. I'm assuming you're back. And I think you're muted, by the way. Well, now I have to go AFK once I get back to the camp. I'm gonna rest by the fire and go AFK and look, stare at my dead body apparently. Be right back. Uh-huh, yeah, okay. Ah! I'm still screaming. Hey. Get in the fire. I tried. Where'd my horse go? Oh, you scared it off, that's why. Well, hopefully I don't run into any cougars out here. Which I probably will. But hey, if I get a 3-star cougar, hell yeah. That's a win all on its own. My character looks like she's got a big face. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh no. I heard wolves. Where are they at? Coyotes? I heard wolves. Ugh. Those coyotes, they sound nasty. Hello, sir. Someone just killed me. Someone just killed me, by the way. Player. Over where my horse, somewhere where my horse is over there. Oh no, she's coming back. Somewhere in that direction. Yeah. He had squid something in his name, and also weeb at the end of it. Well, first part of it was squid, then there was something else, and then weeb in yeah, in parentheses. Tabby Squill, that's it. Yep. Oh yeah, we're gonna die. Man, I just want animals. That's it. They are? Seriously? Uh-huh. There he is. Okay. I mean, I don't have any problem with high levels, but when they start doing this shit, that's when I do. He's level 300. Gonna go in the base. I'm half tempted to message him, get a life. Get a life and stop bothering us. Although, it is just fun in games when we're shooting each other. Second he kills one of our horses, that's war. I mean, that's That's kind of... That's the rules. And of course, my silent ass howl. Oh, message. Voice play. Oh my god. He heard us. He heard us. Good to know, man. Good to know. He heard me say, get a life. He's watching the stream. My friend says hello. Apparently he has a job. Apparently he does. Yeah. Yeah, he sounded like he was maybe in his 20s. Maybe around my age. I'm guessing. I mean, he had... Obviously his voice was a little higher pitched than yours. Because you just have a low voice. You have a lower voice than... Okay, he's 17. Okay. Okay, so I was right. He's around my age. And around your age, too. Weird. I'm telling him... Actually, why am I messaging you? You can obviously hear us. So I shouldn't have to message you. Sorry to insult you, but you scared me. That's really all. You scared me by killing me out of nowhere. And obviously, you know, people don't usually tend to appreciate that. Usually not. Hey, you calm yourself down. Hi. I'm glad you're running the opposite way, because I just got out my shotgun. Which I would miss immediately, and then you would shoot and kill me again. Hey, I have a bounty of 2 cents. Wow. Okay. I mean, I did insult him. So. Not really, no. I mean, killing somebody out of nowhere. Yeah, that's just seen as hostile. Whether or not you're playing or not, that's seen as hostile. I mean, it caught me off guard. Like, he sent me a voice message in, like, the Xbox messages, explaining, like, yeah, I have a life, I have a job, I go to school, I think he said something about he can drive, too. It's like, okay. Not really what I meant by get a life. What I meant by that was stop randomly killing small level players. That's what I meant. Like, clearly there's something better you could do with your time. am very capable of being mean, but I choose not to. I'm a nice person. Kill my horse in Red Dead, though, you're my enemy forever. Unless it's accident, and then you revive my horse, then we're good. 'Cause, you know, accidents happen. The fuck did I just hear? What the hell was that? A pig just screamed at me. It sounded like a freaking banshee. No, no. Red Dead, no, no. That was no. No, no. No, not the catalog, not the catalog. Satchel, satchel. Thank you. You good? You're kind of quiet. I'm trying to talk a lot more, so conversation doesn't seem one-sided on YouTube. It's like I'm trying to get them to watch my Red Dead videos because they're so much fun. They're so much fun to, you know, film and make. Have so much fun playing this game, but no, they seem to be going after the Minecraft videos only. Did we scare all the good animals away? Okay. I'm just gonna assume that, I'm gonna assume that he's probably still watching. I don't know. I mean, when I'm broadcasting on Xbox, they can watch the broadcast without going to Twitch, which is weird. So there's a good chance he's probably still listening. Yeah. Even though he kind of missed the point. What the fuck? Red dot? Oh, probably a snake. He kind of... By telling somebody to get a life, you're telling them to spend your time better, doing something, you know, better, pretty much. And not killing random people online. Because we can have a whole lot of fun without killing random people online. I mean, it's possible. But apparently he got butthurt. I'm gonna stop insulting him now. He might, yeah. I doubt it though. I mean, there's not much he can do. Where is he? Well, I'm going after deer. Probably elk, maybe. And a cougar if one decides to pop up and maul me. Ah. I don't go through all the... I don't normally try and find their profiles. Because normally, you know, someone kills you randomly, they're usually either playing or they're not friendly. Oh, hello. You scared the hell out of me. Yeah. I don't know where we're going. I'm just trying to look for animals. Our camp or their camp? Probably. It's a cougar snake. I mean, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Think there's a cougar behind me. But be careful. Because that side of my... Which ones are there? It's probably tabby squid. Or whatever the hell is... Yep. It's all fun and games until someone kills a horse. Just saying. In case they're still listening. Just in case he's still listening, you kill my horse. Not only... You know, they're probably not after you. Oh, okay. So I'm good then. I was about to say, if Tabby Squib's in there, he's probably after me, not you, so that's probably why he's not attacking you. Ooh. It's nice when you meet somebody friendly. And... I might come over and say hi too. Put my gun away, that's probably a good idea. I don't want them to think I'm, like, trying to kill them. Where'd you go? Are you... Oh, okay. I'm gonna... Fun. But you got some nice neighbors. That very rarely happens in Red Dead. Normally if you get a neighbor, there's usually a gunfight within 5 minutes. Huh. So kind of like what you were doing with me, most likely. See, what level am I now? I am level 25. Epic. Now that's a lot of time invested in the game. Because it is not easy to level up in this game at all. ...2021 is when I made this one. Yeah. Well, if you think about it, I got this game so I could stream it. And 2021 is when I made my channel. I have no idea where we're going. I've spent maybe 3. Because I never... I want to see. Jeez. I'm underweight. I see. Journal stats. Character was created June 15th, 2021. Almost a full year. Total gold spent 6 bars. Total cash spent $4,823.77. Damn. Apparently I've only spent 4 days and 4 hours in Red Dead Online. Players killed 10. Lock killed 13. Pedestrians killed 364. Bodies looted 93. Total animals killed 697. Unique animals killed 81. Holy shit. I've killed a lot of animals apparently. killed a lot of animals. They're not real animals, so it's fine. Oh, oh, oh. It's a 1-star, not doing it. Not wasting a bullet on a 1-star. He was running anyway, so I probably wouldn't have been able to shoot him. Did you camp out? Did you crash? It's the 1-star again.
You know, I don't know why I didn't start.
Hey, we made it back to camp.
years ago. We're going all the way to the top, you and me.
Are we going all the way to the top, Crips? Ooh. Are you still here, Ultra? Oh wait, I need that flower. But if I get off, you're gonna take the horse. Okay. How do I do this? Well, the purple flowers were here. They get trampled them. Dang. Oh wait, no, there's one right there. Jeez, my stable upkeep is so much. Ultra, are you there? Hello? Earth to Ultra? Hello? Okay, you stay on my horse then. I'll go to the camp and just chill out then. Okay, so you are still here. You're muted, by the way. Ooh, raspberry. A lot of rabbits out here. A lot of rabbits. The fuck? I just heard an elk. Those things scream like their asses are being caught on fire or something. Like, what the hell? Ultra? I left the party, dude. What happened? He left the party. What is this area called again? Big Valley. Okay. Big Valley. It's all the way over there, really? Ugh. It's fine. kind of after a moose. Kind of want to get a moose. I know that's probably not gonna happen, because moose in this game is kind of rare. At least I hardly ever see one. Ugh. Gross. Hang on, let me text Ultra. I hate that a cougar spawns up here. Hate that. Since Ultra Sans isn't getting back to me and this stream is over 3 hours long, I think now is a good place to end it. Thank you those for watching. Stay safe out there, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.